Let's start in sideline today. Finding our connection through our core with our piston breathing. Inhale, feel the ribs against the mat. Exhale, feeling the abdominals firm up. Inhale, relax through the pelvic floor. Exhaling, draw up and in through the Kegel muscles. Inhaling, palpating the ribs, feeling the expansion. Exhaling, settling of the ribs, contraction of the abs at the end of the exhale. Let's go ahead and move right into some clams. Exhale to lift and open. Inhale, lower. This hand is monitoring the movement of the pelvis. There should be no movement. Let's keep it nice and still through the core. This exercise working on stability. Advancing, straightening the leg. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, leg lift right up to the side. Inhaling down. Not putting your leg in front, but we want to see the leg going straight out to the side. Some serious glute work here. Exhaling, lift. And monitoring to not hike our pelvis through the top side. Exhaling, lift. Inhaling, lower. Use your core to help that leg draw up. Find strength in the pelvic floor. As you exhale, drawing the pelvic floor up and in. Inhaling, relax. Back it down to a clam if this is a little too much. Inhaling, lower. Last one, best one. Exhaling, lift. Inhaling, lower down. We're going to switch sides and monitor our breathing and our rib expansion into the mat on the other side for a few breaths. Check in with our body. Foundation, so important to make these neural connections with our diaphragm to pelvic floor. So important in everyday movements and everyday functions like pooping, peeing, maintaining that continence. All right, next exhale, add on a clam. Monitor through the pelvis. Feet apart for a little more challenge. Exhaling, twist. Inhaling, lower. Working hip rotators here. Creating stability in the spine and trunk. Creating mobility and strength in the hip. Oh yeah, we feel it. For a little more challenge. Exhaling, lift to the side. Inhaling, lower. Exhaling, squeeze the glutes. Inhaling, lower. Exhaling, draw up through the pelvic floor. Have those muscles help you. Feel the power from your inner core. Don't let the hip hike. Inhale, lower. Let's do two more. Take it back down to a clam if need be. Inhale, ribs expand. Exhale, draw up and in through the abs. You got this. Beautiful. All right, let's come all the way to prone on the belly. And hands under the shoulders. This is prep for a plank position. Here we go. Let's maintain the head lifted the whole time and do some piston breathing with every exhale. We're pressing our hands into the mat. Draw up and in. Pelvic floor, inhaling, relaxing. Exhale, press the hands, draw up and through the abs, strong core. Inhaling, release. Exhaling, your eyes should be looking straight down. Keep going. With every exhale, we have a pelvic floor contraction up and in, maintaining that head lift. With every exhale, Handprints deep into the mat. Inhaling, release. Building a foundation for our plank. 2 more breaths here. Nice work. All right. Let's come on up to quadruped all fours. Where we left off last class, we're going to go all 4 corners. Let's find an inhale to prepare. Exhaling, clam the knee out to the side. Inhaling, return, other legs. Exhale, knee to the side. Let's move up to the arms. Exhaling, reach and lift. The grounded hand really presses down. Switch sides. Exhaling, lift. Inhaling, lower. Back to the legs. Exhaling, strong core. Inhaling, return. Keep going around all 4 corners. Exhaling, leg. Inhaling, return. It's okay if you don't feel this in your pelvic floor. Your pelvic floor is working. I promise you. We've done enough foundation work that your breath is connected to your pelvic floor. It's hard to feel it in this position. Do feel the abdominals contracting with each exhale. Going at your own pace now. And let's do 2 more breath cycles wherever you're at. Inhaling, reach. Exhaling down. Let's take it to a cat-cow. Inhaling, nose lifts. Exhaling, tailbone tucks, relax the head. Inhaling, reach through the nose to tail. Exhaling, tuck, chin to tail. Gaining spinal mobility. If you don't feel like you really know what you're doing in this one, do this in front of a mirror, or have a partner monitor your spine, or record yourself doing this with your phone. And if you're only getting here and not really rounding your back, really work on tucking the tail. If you're not able to create arch this way to your upper back, really focus on that. It would help, especially with this pose, to have a glance to see what you're doing. All right, that's enough of that. Let's move on to a bird dog pose. Again, building foundations for plank. This is very functional for walking and running core stability. All right, bird dog. What I mean is ground one hand into the earth. We're going to lift that side knee and the opposite arm, and then back together. Exhale, lift. Inhale, return. Exhale, find your core. Inhale, keep going. So with yoga, the breathing is different, being that it's an inhale, lengthening and lower, or inhaling, lengthening as we raise our hand and knee. As you can tell, we've built up to this through our foundation series, and the reason why we're moving on the exhale is that this is the exertion. Very challenging to do this correctly. Balance. We're contracting, coordinating our core with each movement and breath. Inhaling down. Exhale, pelvic floor to abdominal connection. Eyes gaze out in front of the fingertips. We've been doing all these head lifts. Okay, now the back of our neck is strong so that we can hold our head here for a while. Let's do 1 more each side. Awesome work. Feel the strength you've gained. All right, the wrists are probably getting a little tired now, so taking a moment to shake it out. I've got 1 more for you. The most advanced foundation pose is a bear crawl prep. So let's tuck our toes. Again, this is a plank foundation exercise. Hey, if your wrists are getting a little sore, feel free to make fists. All right, let's tuck the toes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press through the toes. Lift the knees. Let's take it back down for an inhale to prepare. Exhale, pelvic floor. Squeeze to lift up. Inhale, lower. Belly is soft. Exhale, firm it up. Lift the feet. Press through the feet. Lift the knees. Press through the feet. Let's do 5 more. Exhale, press and lift. Strong shoulders. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift the knees. Press through the feet. Feel like you're an Olympian at the starting blocks. Exhale, lift. Ready to run that race. Inhale, lower. How many more? 2, let's say. Exhale, lift. Punch into the ground. Inhale, lower. And 1 more. Let's hold it. Come on. You got it. You're strong. Push through the feet. Keep that core active. Do breathe. It's okay. All right. Whenever you're ready, lowering down. Awesome work. I'm so proud of you, and I'll see you again. Bye.